Good morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another exciting episode of me reading a script and trying to sound natural. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Because of a somewhat arbitrary change in the calendar year, I will now perform my greatest trick. I will become a totally different person. Stranger things have happened, sure, but still the probability of this change falls squarely in the category of highly fucking unlikely. Why change anyway? Aren't I perfect enough as is? Yes, I'm a fucking Leo. Greatest things that have ever happened in the history of the planet. And no. That's one of the wonderful paradoxes of life. I'm absolutely fine just as I am, and I could also do with a little bit of improvement. So, just say I were to pull off the impossible and reinvent myself as an all-new, all-different Lauren. In this hypothetical scenario, what changes would need to take place? This is where the paradox deepens. Try as I might, and I don't particularly like trying very hard at all, I can't escape the fact that if I were to do or be anything, it would be an enlightened being. It seems obvious given the alternatives. I mean, why settle for anything less than the best? What else is there really? Well, there are hints of an egoic motivation hidden within this desire. Me, egoic? Yes, and yes. Which is a surefire way to ensure its abject failure, parenthetically given the subject matter. However, I won't allow this, or any other minor quibbles, to distract me from my ultimate goal. The universe is like a woman. It can smell desperation from a mile away. Try too hard, and you'll repel whatever it is, or whoever it is that you're trying to attract. How does one proceed under such difficult and confusing conditions? Very gently, with a deft touch. When the student is ready, the master appears. I came across a book that I think will help. It's called Letting Go by Dr. David R. Hawkins. Brace yourself, this one can get a little tricky. The premise is that we regularly hold on to things that are bad for us. Things that could very well impede our ability to reach that much vaunted state that we call enlightenment. Not on my motherfucking watch, boys. So here's what to do. You feel something, and then you sit there and you observe it. That's it. That's the technique. You just accept what's happening. You make friends with reality. You don't try to fight it or change it or judge it. You just look your new or maybe old friend square in the eye and say, yes. That's right. You just let the feeling run its course, and then you move on to whatever the next thing is. And so, in not trying to change anything, you magically improve your life. Just by living it. That's the secret. And the perfect technique to transcend any and all spiritual limitations for a lazy motherfucker just like me. Thanks, Dr. Hawkins.